Hi everyone out there in Facebook world. This is Marco Palermo here at Flipping and Stones in Plainville, Connecticut. And today we're going to be talking about, let me just click on that so I can see that. There we go. I see we have some people there, so let me just see if I can, nope. Alright, there we go. That might be easier for me to see the questions that are out there. So today we're going to be talking about geodes. Now geodes come in many different ways, different types of stone. The most famous one that people like are these lovely amethysts. They actually form from a geode. Now this one you can see still is attached to the matrix. You can see all the lovely colors. So that's what a natural geode looks like. Well, technically a geode is still in the matrix. So here, and they kind of look like a rock, they can be made from different types of stones. Let's see if I can get that to focus again. There we go. So this one is actually an agate inside that we have. So when you get a geode, they look like little rocks that you find all over the place. In the United States, they're very common to find in Arizona and Texas, and most famous ones are from Utah. And they're also found in Brazil and China, and they're all actually all over the world. But the bigger ones tend to be like those big towers that you see, stalagmites. But when you open them, I'll show you, you can see they have the crystals inside. Now that's only if they're hollow. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go, that's focus. So this one kind of looks like the moon, and that's why I like this one. And they're kind of like nature's lottery. You never know what you're going to get when you split one open or break it open. In this case, we ended up with a nice little smoky quartz that was in the inside of these. And we do have some of them, like the smoky quartz can be a little bit darker. Here's one that's in a cluster, as you can see. So it's a little bit different. They don't technically call these geodes because it's no longer in inside the stone that it was originally made. Let's see if that focuses. There we go. And this one's a smoky quartz, just darker color. This took more time to grow. So the larger the crystals, the more time and the more pressure and the more heat that was in there that created these crystals. Now, the most common, like I said, are the quartz that you see and the amethyst. My favorite is actually the citrine, which is this beautiful orangey yellow. Hi, Callie. Welcome. And so there's the citrine. That's one of my favorite clusters that we have there. But not all the geodes end up with those crystals like that. Sometimes they look like this. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. This one is actually, hi Andrea, this one is actually a blue lace agate. And you mostly see the agates that you see there, those are the ones that you see that are sliced, maybe in the store. This one had a little bit of crystals growing. If I show you this corner, you'll love it. See little tiny crystals. But it was mostly the agate that was there, the blue lace. And so geodes are fun to have around because they create a harmonizing and helps with creativity in the area that you're in. So let's just click over here for a sec. Now I can see some of the comments. So and the hellos. But what we have is the geodes. What I like about them when they still have the little crystals in there is they send the energy in all directions. And it's The larger ones are nice to have in a meditating room or in your store or your place of work, because they take the negative energy that's around and they convert it and send it back out as positive energy. And that's why you see in our store, we have these big guys. They're still attached to the matrix that we found, and they're placed around the store. And that's what they do. They suck up any negative energy and transmute it into nice positive energy. And that's one of the things that people will say when they come into our store, is what a nice, positive, happy vibe the store has. And that's one of the reasons why, because we grid them with these wonderful stones all over the place. And so that's one of the reasons why I like the geodes. We do have some that you can wear. For instance, these are a little bit of color treated. They're still natural geodes, but they were treated with a metal to give them more of a luster to them. So you can see that, let's see if that focuses. Here we go. You can see how now those clear crystals now have these vibrant golden metallic sheen to it. And all they did is they put it in an ionizer and had the metal attached to the crystals. And so that's a simple way they do it. Sometimes they'll add color, because most of the quartz that's out there is clear or opaque, and so they add color to them. Usually they're called star quartz. And the star quartz, they tend to add color to them to make them prettier. It doesn't really change the energy of the stone, it just makes it pretty. I tend to like the natural stones and the way they come naturally, but like I said, the star quartz is kind of plain and dull, so we add color to them, like you'll see here. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, they are. I love geodes. And not all geodes are, you know, so profound with all those crystals. Some of them are very simple, like the crystals didn't grow that much, kind of like this one that has those rainbowy effects. It's pretty flat if you look at it. Okay? Not a lot of textured bumps to it, but the color that they did with it to make it beautiful. And we have these, like I said, wrapped. So some of the stones I have that we can wrap. Here's another one that we did as a pendant. You can see it has more like a purple and gold sheen to it.